Behind Britain's front doors, a battle is brewing.
He hasn't had his rent for ages. He's owed 24 grand, boss.
It is disgraceful.
On one side, 11 million renters.
This house is hell for us.
Thousands of whom fall victim to rogue landlords.
They are rat droppings.
It's really, really nasty.
On the other side, 2 million private landlords.
I've been down cleaner sewers.
Many facing financial ruin at the hands of tenants from hell.
Oh, disgusting.
I'm just so angry.
Look at it.
Let's go.
In this series, we follow the heroes who take slum landlords down.
Start a fire, electrocute somebody.
And the experts whose job it is to evict nightmare tenants.
Get that away, man! Remember what the court said, you should have been out 2 weeks ago.
In Britain's overheated rental market, relations between landlords and their tenants are going downhill. Last year, 150,000 cases were brought to court by landlords trying to get their property back. But as one distraught landlord found out, when it comes to eviction, there's no shortcut and no room for mistakes. It's 8 a.m. An eviction expert, Paul Champlina, and colleague Darren are in North London on their way to serve a rent arrears notice.
We're going to a property on behalf of a landlord called Kate Martin. She's got a tenant that owes her 3 months' rent arrears. So we're now off to go and serve a Section 8 notice.
With rent arrears standing at almost £4,000, Paul's hoping the notice will make the tenants pay up or leave.
She's had a lot of grief from these tenants. From what we've been told by the landlord, there's been a lot of neighbours complaining.
As Paul arrives, he sees one of Kate's tenants outside.
Magdalena? Yeah, hi. I'm from a company called Landlord Action.
Yes.
Because the rent has not been paid.
You don't know what is my landlord do it?
I know there's been incidents with regard to other stuff that's been happening in the property. You're not working then? Or your husband not working?
My husband is disability, have broken neck. When
Really?
he's working,
Okay, well, look, I've got to give you that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the other one in the apartment.
Yes,
okay.
okay.
And then I'll talk to you about what needs to be done. Okay. I'll put the other one in there. Because there's 3 months rent arrears.
Yes.
We
It's
have
not 3, it's 2.
It's 3 months now.
2.
It's 3 months now. It's all in the schedule there. So basically, because there's 3 months rent arrears, the notice is called a Section 8 notice.
It's 2 months.
She's saying there's been other problems at the property, and that's all been listed in the notice. Contact us.
Okay,
Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That tenant, she said that there was 2 months owing. There's actually, we've got 3 months owing. If it's not going to be paid, then we have to go to court and get a court order.
On the face of it, renting out a property should be a breeze. Sit back and let the rent roll in. But when things go wrong, a landlord can find themselves in stormy waters, in very real danger of hitting the financial rocks. In Kent, retired builder Tim Earing is heading to check up on his property. For the past 3 years, he's been renting it out to a family of 4. At first, it went well, but when he told them he wanted to sell the house, their relationship deteriorated.
I wasn't getting the rent on time. It was just causing me stress, having to borrow money on credit cards or from family just to pay my mortgage and stuff like that. I've never been demanding my rent physically or verbally. I just sent him some letters or text, and he's never ever replied to them.
Tim's tenants now owe him £1,700 in unpaid rent. With a recent heart scare, the last thing he needs is any extra pressure.
It's never nice to keep having to ask people to pay their rent or stuff. I just want an easy life from now, stress-free. And I know I'm a bit of an anxious person because of my heart and everything else, and I just want to live and be stress-free from now on.
Tim bought the house after his divorce. He moved out to live with friends because he became lonely, though he has fond memories of the times his 2 children came to stay.
This is the back of the house. It's quite a nice property. This is my favourite bit down here, really, because when the children were younger, they used to come and throw stones and see the ducks and whatever. I wish I could be more settled in my life and find some happiness to live and be happy with somewhere, but I can't. You know, I just miss family life. I miss my kids. I miss being married, and in a way it's... And it was nice to see this family here, don't get me wrong, and they were good.
They were good, that is, until a year ago, when they became erratic with paying the rent. Now Tim wants them out, and he's begun eviction proceedings.
Hello. Got a smile. They're nice people. It's just a shame it's come to this, really. Big shame. I'm quite sad about it, really. Very sad, in fact. Hello. How are you, okay? Still, I've got to be polite, haven't I? I can't start shouting, where's my bloody rent? I can't do that. I just haven't got it in me. A lot of people will, wouldn't they? They start effing and blinding. Where's my rent? Why aren't you paying me? And stuff like that. I just can't be that hostile.
His tenants are due to be evicted in a month's time by bailiffs. All he can do is hope they'll go without a fight. Landlord Kate Martin's tenants are making her life a misery. They owe her almost £4,000 in rent and won't leave. 2 weeks ago, eviction specialist Paul Champlina served Kate's tenants with an arrears notice. Today, she's meeting him to discuss her next move.
How are you? How are you bearing up?
Not too bad.
All right, come in.
Okay.
Solicitor Justin Selig will be representing Kate in her upcoming court case.
Because they owe rent arrears, you're entitled to a possession order, okay? But it really depends on the judge on the day. Unfortunately, we're just going to have to run with it and see what they come up with.
But there's a problem with Kate's case. Several months ago, she thought the tenants had left, so she changed the locks, but they actually came back. Kate was considered to have illegally evicted them and had to let them back in. She's worried this may count against her in court, which is why she asked Paul for help.
I have this real fear, just as a normal person who doesn't really understand, that they are going to put in this counter claim against me, and then a judge is going to look and see, these people for, the kind, mild-mannered people that they come across to be.
And you're the horrible landlord. Yeah, of course. We've been down that road before. Don't worry. I know you're really stressed. Don't worry. We will get your property back. Okay? All right? We get the property back. This is what we do. So we get your possession order. We get your money order. I know this has totally consumed your life.
No, I'm just trying to hold it together.
No, I know. You have to hold it together for at least another week.
I know. I really am, and
You've been really strong.
I'm really, really struggling to keep a mortgage going and everything else. I'm having to borrow from my sons to do this.
I just hope that we have an understanding judge, we have enough time at court, and that the old trick where the tenant pitches up last minute, speaks to a duty solicitor, makes various different accusations which are untrue. The judge, being under pressure for time, says, I can't deal with this now, and then adjourns the case. I really, really dread that. I really am desperate we do get the court order, because she's an emotional wreck at the moment.
Kate's ex-husband bought the property over 10 years ago as an investment. When he died suddenly, she and her 2 grown-up sons inherited it. It's been a difficult time for Kate. It's not just the house she's been struggling with. She's also been dealing with bigger issues.
I'm meant to be going for chemo and radiotherapy, but I'm suspending it right now because I can't be more ill than what I am. I won't be able to deal with anything at that point.
With the average flat in London now tipping the scales at £500,000, more and more bargain hunters are taking a chance and buying properties at auctions. The prices can be cheaper, but when a sitting tenant is included in the deal, would-be landlords can get more than they bargained for. Eviction specialist Paul Champlina is heading to a property in South London. He's set to hand-deliver a notice of a court hearing to his client's tenant who hasn't been paying the rent.
It's quite a shocking story. His tenant's giving him a lot of grief and taking advantage of him. She hasn't paid the rent for 10 months.
Owed almost £8,000, and at the end of his tether, Paul's client has started eviction proceedings.
Yeah, hi, is that Martina? I've got a letter for you. Here, I've got a letter for you from the landlord. Okay, it's in respect of the outstanding rent arrears you owe. You haven't paid the rent for 10 months.
It's not me.
But you're Martina.
No, that's someone else.
You're someone else. What's your name?
Anna.
Paul isn't sure if this is the tenant and tries to find out more.
So you're staying here with Martina? Oh, yeah, but you're not supposed to be staying here. She shouldn't be renting out other rooms.
No, she's not renting it.
She's not renting it? OK, so you're Anna. OK. Well, can you give her that letter? It's notification of the hearing day. That's next week. OK, you've got the letter. It's been served, all right?
Yeah.
Paul calls his client, first-time landlord Darren McKetcher, to give him the news.
We've just served a legal letter. My gut feeling on this is most probably she's not going to leave, even if we do get the court order. And we're going to have to apply and get the bailiffs in to do an eviction, which is obviously another 6 weeks after. So time-wise, I think we're in for another couple of months.
Just need to be able to cover some of my mortgage.
Yeah, cool. So it's stressful. You've got to pay the mortgage. It's just ridiculous. And I want you to think worst-case scenario so you can prepare financially and obviously emotionally.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, mate.
Take care. Cheers. Bye.
Darren bought the property with a tenant already in place.
It was an auction property. It came tenanted at the time. Initially, the tenant was paying rent, and then what happened, she stopped paying rent completely.
Initially, Darren agreed she could pay a reduced rent until she got back on her financial feet, but she still didn't pay. And as a sitting tenant, he would have to go through exactly the same eviction process to get the tenant out.
I have to go to work every day. That means I'm paying for the roof over your head, and I'm paying for the roof over your children's head, and you're not supporting them yourself.
Desperate to get her out, he offered her a deal.
I'm at the mercy of her, essentially. And so I offered her £1,000 to leave the property. She said she blatantly just didn't want the money.
10 months on, and almost £8,000 out of pocket, Darren has been left with no choice. In 1 week, he'll be taking her to court to get her evicted. In Kent, landlord Tim Earing is owed £1,700 in unpaid rent by his tenants. He's also racked up £1,400 in legal costs. But after 2 months of no rent coming in and a trip to court, he's been awarded possession of his property. Today, the tenants are due to be evicted.
I feel sad because it's not nice to evict a family from their home, which has been their home for the last few years, but they were given proper notice to leave, and this situation is their own making. It's cost me a lot of money in legal fees to get this far, and I'm angry about that, obviously. This is my drive. The back door's open. Looks like the curtains are down from the kitchen. Ah, Paul, good to see you.
Paul Champlina from Landlord Action has been helping Tim with the case.
Is there any life for them going on there? Were they
Well,
still
the back
there?
door is wide open.
Right.
I haven't seen anyone.
The $6 million question is what state the property's got to be in, and is he going to remove all this stuff? But this guy here,
He's
his
taking
mate,
stuff
is
out.
taking his stuff.
Yeah, well, this is a good sign.
It looks like Tim's tenants have started moving their belongings out.
Hi there. Do you know if there's been a lot of stuff taken beforehand or not?
No, we have taken everything.
Oh, you've taken a lot of stuff. Oh, OK, that's cool. They've taken most stuff. It's the last bits, basically.
Yeah.
Great. OK. All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for your help. They've moved most of the stuff out already.
Oh, good.
So that's the last stuff they're taking out. It doesn't mean there'll be any stuff left over.
Right.
Which would be good.
Yeah.
OK, we've got the bailiffs here. Hi there.
Who's the locksmith? You're the locksmith?
He's a locksmith, yeah.
The bailiffs and locksmith arrive. The eviction can now go ahead.
Well, it's a big relief, to be honest, a big day.
Yeah, it's a big day.
As Tim approaches his house, he bumps into his tenant.
Hello. No, Anani? Is he working? Yeah. He's left you to cope with all this. You got to deal with it on your own.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, no, sorry.
Huh?
Got it.
No problem. Yeah, it's OK. So these are the bailiffs.
For Tim, it's mixed feelings. His tenant's failure to pay the rent has driven him to the edge. Yet, he knows they're in a difficult situation.
Never nice when it comes to this.
Well, it's their home. The children
their
are involved. Overall, I'm quite sad it's all happened, but...
No, I know that, and it is. It's, you know, no one foresees when you enter a rental that it's going to come to this.
Yeah.
Is it OK? All done and dusted, yeah? OK. All right, good. At least it's all been cleared out.
Thanks.
Finally, it's the moment Tim's been waiting for.
His carpets look clean enough, don't
No,
they?
yeah, they're fine. I mean, look,
There's no damage on the woodwork. Looking good. Looking good.
You're not going to need to spend any money.
No. No real major damage. Perfect. Yeah, I'm happy. What a relief, eh? Excellent. Great result.
Has this all been emptied? Yeah, at least they've all been
I think
emptied.
those are my old glasses that I left here.
Tim's tenant hands over the keys.
Front door key, garage key. Is my washing machine still there? Yeah. Yeah, and the fridge and everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what, Tim, this is...
Yeah, it's not bad, is
You've had a
it?
result.
Yeah, I've had a result, yeah.
You've had a great result.
Yeah, well done, Paul.
It's a bittersweet moment. Tim's glad to see his tenants go, yet before they got behind with the rent, they were on good terms.
See ya. See ya. Good luck. Whatever happens, good luck. I'm quite relieved. It's sad to see them upset and see them go. They have been nice people to deal with up until this last year when they refused to move out.
Since moving out, Tim's tenants have started to pay towards their rent arrears.
Well, I'm really pleased you got the property back.
Yeah, and I'm happy. Thanks
Good
very
luck
much.
with the future. Thanks, Tim.
And you. Thanks
Take care.
again.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Tim no longer wants the stress and strain of being a landlord, so he's put his house on the market. He's had an offer and hopes to exchange contracts soon.
I think I've had a good result, really good result. There's not really any damage inside, but possibly a little bit of cleaning here and there. I'll get the estate agent round just to reassess the house and make sure they're happy, and the sale can go ahead. And once that's done, I can move on with my life.
Landlord Kate Martin is suffering at the hands of her nightmare tenants. They owe thousands of pounds in rent, and she wants them out. She's also battling ill health, making the situation even worse. But Kate's day in court has finally arrived. Supported by her family, it's the day she's been dreading.
extremely nervous. My stomach feels like it's like a washing machine on the highest speed right now. Feeling they're going to be standing here somewhere.
She's worried the tenants will show up, put in a defence and delay things further.
Can't stop shaking.
Well, you've got to be
I'm
strong
like that.
today.
You know. So, can't sort of keep it together.
Kate's lawyer, Justin Selig, arrives.
Very nervous. I feel quite ill, actually.
Yeah, well, look, don't worry. No, just so that you know, I believe that the tenant has appointed a solicitor.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so there is a possibility, a strong possibility, that the judge may decide to adjourn today's hearing. I understand it's definitely not what you want to hear, but I'm just warning you that this may happen.
Okay.
Half an hour later, there's a surprise development.
Listen to this one. On their way this morning, they've got a receipt that they took £5,000 out the bank and they got robbed for the £5,000 on the way to the court.
The tenants claim that they were going to pay Kate £5,000 for the outstanding rent, but lost it on the way to court. Yet there's an even more shocking claim.
They're counter-suing me. They want a delay in the trial. They want it set back because they want to put in a defence for an illegal eviction and for compensation, and there were so many things that my head went blank. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what I was hearing.
As she feared, it looks like Kate's mistaken changing of the locks has cost her dearly.
They're alleging, as a result of the unlawful eviction, that they've lost £45,000 worth of their belongings.
I can't stomach it. I feel like saying to the judge, bollocks to the whole lot of it. You pay my mortgage then, you pay the lot. I'm paying to keep them there, not paying rent, not doing nothing, right? And they're suing me for 45 grand. And then on top of it, they can still live there for another 2-3 months, rent-free, still claiming the benefits.
Her tenants are claiming that she removed £45,000 worth of belongings when she changed the locks to the property.
It's unbelievable. I feel sick. I feel like throwing up.
It's very, very stressful for her, as you can see. It's heartbreaking, but unfortunately this is not an uncommon situation.
I've got to go back in now.
20 minutes later, they're out.
The case was adjourned, so we've asked for a 14-day adjournment. The judge basically was with us on
Just
most
about
of
every
it,
issue, yeah.
but because of the unlawful eviction, their counterclaim had a chance to be heard. Look to abandon these proceedings and start again. Okay, take care.
Okay.
Kate could fight the case, but her lawyer Justin persuades her to start again from scratch with what's called a Section 21, or no-fault eviction, where her earlier changing of the locks could not be used against her. Yet it means a big delay.
It is unbelievable, the law. And it wasn't the judge's fault. He tried. The judge was actually on my side. Yeah, you left your £5,000 on a bus, like I left my homework on a bus. So we're looking that they are going to stay in my house now, or property, for a whole year and pay 3 months rent, do what they want, put in a ridiculous counterclaim for 45,000. And even though the judge says it's nonsense, his hands are tied to do anything about it.
We've still got each other.
Yeah, I know we've got each other. I know.
I'm going to get the bus home. Might stumble upon 5 grand on the way home.
Yeah.
In Britain's overpriced rental market, desperate times can call for desperate measures. With over 1.3 million rental homes failing to meet the government's basic living standards, many tenants are forced to accept unsafe accommodation just to have a roof over their heads. In Peterborough, Housing Enforcement Officer Peter Bazant has had a call about a house where there was a fire 3 days ago.
The tenants pretty much said, I can't live here, it's not suitable for me to live in, and we're meeting him there this morning.
Hello, sir. Peter Bazant. Hello, mate, you're right.
Tenant Aramus Dapkunas, who lives in the flat where the fire was, is keen for Peter to see the damage.
Send me around then. Let's go and have a look. So you're upstairs, are you?
Yeah. Yeah. You see the
broken door. Who did this? Who's done this?
Break the window when we have the fire.
Ah, right.
We didn't have the fire lamps.
So you weren't at home?
No,
and these were?
I was in a job.
And they broke your door to get up to sort the fire out? Okay.
Fortunately, the downstairs tenant broke in and put the fire out before it spread.
What was the issue with the fire? Was it a heater?
Yeah.
Was there a heater here then? Where is the heater?
You see what's left?
So was it just plugged in?
Yeah.
All of this happened and you weren't even here?
No.
You was out working or wherever?
Yeah, when I come back I see it.
Yes. Oh well, could have been worse. You can always repair a building, you can't repair a human. Not if they catch fire anyway.
The portable heater seems to be the cause of the fire.
You've got no heating in here, have you?
No, nowhere.
Nowhere at all?
No.
But it appears there's no central heating in the flat, which explains why Aramus used the electric heater.
No heating in here?
No.
No. No heating on the landing? No heating in here, so you've got no heating at all?
So many problems here.
All landlords should provide heating and hot water.
Bit of smoke damage in here, but just surface smoke. That fire spread all the way through to here.
Yeah.
Presumably that door... Have you got a door on here?
No.
No door on the kitchen? OK. Yeah, there's a lot of things wrong with this flat, isn't there? It's not very good at all. A flat with no heating is just wholly unacceptable.
It's clear to Peter the problem goes way beyond the fire damage. He needs to take a closer look around.
Door's rubbish, yeah. Got no latch, no latch. Need a new door. Light switch sideways on, that's clever. Presumably you've spoken to the agency, have you? And told them you got things broken?
Yeah.
And what did they say to you?
It's your problem.
So it's your problem, that's why they've told you?
Yeah. He says it's your problem, you can do yourself everything.
OK.
The next step for Peter is to contact the landlord urgently over the property's condition and force them to install heating. If this isn't done, Peter could shut the house down.
They'll be hearing from me in no uncertain terms.
First-time landlord Darren has had no rent for 10 months. Just a week after Paul Champlina delivered the notice of the hearing to his tenant, Darren is off to court, hoping to get possession of his flat back.
You know, I've got faith in our judicial system. So, you know, we're just waiting for justice to be served, I guess. With all the court fees, etc., you know, this is costing me in excess of £10,000. It would be literally indefensible for me not to get my property back.
After 45 minutes, Darren and his lawyer, Yeleni Murakathas, emerge from the court.
That's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Darren's tenant has been ordered to leave in 14 days' time and to pay the rent arrears in full.
A very good outcome. We have got a possession order, got a judgment for the arrears. The defendant must pay it to you, or absolutely everything we could have wanted.
I think that's all
You've got that
about.
order. Good luck, Mr. McIntyre.
Thank you
Hope
so much
everything
for
works
everything.
out. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Absolutely elated. Justice has been served and I should get my property back and be able to move on with my life.
After the court gave Darren possession, today's the day the tenant is due to be evicted. He's keen to find out if she's finally left his property.
I just want today to be as quick as possible. Hopefully the tenant's not there.
Eviction specialist Paul Champlina is overseeing the eviction.
He communicated with you or not?
No, she's not replied at all.
Oh, right, OK.
Yeah.
Right, you know what? I'm going to knock on the door, see if she's there.
Neither Paul or Darren have any idea whether the tenant has left or is still in the flat.
Now, this is D-Day. Let's have a look.
Paul checks if the tenant is still in the property.
Door's been left open. Hello? Hello? But I think she's left. So, I'm going to speak to Darren, tell him, but we can't change the locks till the bailiffs get here. The door was open. In a way, it's good news. You don't have to wait around for hours.
It is, yeah. It just adds to the level of
which is aggravation and frustration, yeah.
Yeah.
The bailiffs arrive, and Darren can finally see inside his home.
Yeah.
Can we go in?
Yeah, we can go in.
Because Darren bought the flat with a tenant already there, he's never actually seen inside. And it's not a good first impression.
Oh, look at that. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh, this is filthy.
What's the other rooms like?
It's absolutely filthy. We've got mold, we've got general lack of hygiene. It's disgusting.
You've got your property back now. Now you can spend a bit of money if you want to get up to a lettable state.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Paul.
But if you need any help, you know I am, all right?
I do. Take care, mate.
Cheers,
All
mate.
the best.
Bye-bye.
It feels good actually being in here and thinking, okay, so now we can move on. Yeah, I'm well, Dad. I'm in the property. She's left, so...
Darren calls his dad, who has supported him throughout what has been a traumatic time.
It still needs everything doing, so new kitchen, new bathroom, new flooring. But, you know, we're blessed that got our property back. Okay, I love you more. Bye-bye. Let's get to work, get this sorted, and let's get some new tenants in. I think I might move in myself. It's quite nice. But it's done up, obviously not now.
Two weeks ago, housing officer Peter Bezant inspected a property where a fire had broken out. Having given the landlord notice to install heating in both flats, today he's returning to check if the improvements have been made. If not, there could be serious consequences. He could even prohibit the house from use.
The primary focus is on the fact that the flat has got any fixed heating in it. So we've given him a short period of time to get that addressed. I don't remain hopeful. I'm not hearing anything really from the landlord, so it's anybody's guess. The worst case scenario would be we'd prohibit the use of it. Close it down, in simple language.
He's meeting the council building inspector at the property.
This is the Des Res, the one you've not seen.
Yeah.
Zvintos, the downstairs tenant, lets them in.
Hello, how are you? You all right?
Yeah, good one.
We're coming in.
All right.
We'll try upstairs.
With no reply upstairs, they look at the flat downstairs. And things seem no better here.
Just plug-ins.
It's not looking good. There's no heating, and there are a number of other serious hazards and safety issues.
We've got hot water, but we've got no heating. That is wet. That's all wet. It's not ideal. This is not very healthy down here. Got a gully just blocked up. All your foul wastes are just coming back out the drains.
The landlord has so far failed to make any improvements to the downstairs flat. And even though they couldn't inspect the flat upstairs, they've seen enough.
There's so much that's not right here. I'm inclined to think that we will prohibit the use of it.
Yeah.
Peter needs to explain the severity of the situation to Zvintos.
You must be wondering what the hell's going on.
Well...
There's a lot that's not right, and it's important you understand. You've got a flat with no heating, The fire safety in the building is not very good either. I will be recommending that this building gets prohibited from use. The building will be closed down and nobody will be allowed to live in here.
Right.
Cheers.
Shutting down the house and making the tenants homeless isn't a decision Peter makes lightly. But it's not just safety issues. Peter's discovered there was no planning permission for the flats.
We're talking about major work, so pretty much a wholly non-compliant property. I wouldn't say they're necessarily exploiting the tenants, but there's a certain disregard for the tenants' well-being. If it's not decent, they shouldn't be in it. So the proposed action, as far as I'm concerned at this stage, will be to prohibit the use of the property. But it's best that they go and live somewhere that's more suitable than a place like this.
If there's no improvement, Peter will prohibit the property. Until it's up to scratch, the landlord won't be able to rent it out and will get no income from it. It's been a month since Darren got his one-bed flat back. The ordeal has cost him £10,000, including legal fees, and he's also spent thousands giving his flat a total makeover.
When I walked into this room originally, there was the stench in the property, and it was clear that the tenant didn't air the property very well, which had caused a build-up of mould. The bathroom, I mean, we had to rip everything out and start again. We had no option but to do anything but that.
Despite his ordeal, Darren isn't giving up on being a landlord.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned about renting the place out to someone. I'm having a little bit of a struggle because I love the flat. I've put my heart and soul into it, and I just want to give it to someone who will make it home.
Darren's ready to put what has been a difficult time behind him.
It's been a tough year, but you've got to realise your blessings and you've got to carry on.
It's been a week since Kate Martin's court case. Because her tenants are countersuing for £45,000, eviction expert Paul Champlina is trying another approach to get them out, a no-fault eviction.
We have to start a new action. We have to end the contract.
Kate's tenants will have 2 months to get out. If they don't leave, she can apply to have them evicted. But there's a catch.
Because the deposit was not protected in the deposit scheme, for her to be able to serve a 2-month notice, she, unfortunately, has to give the deposit of $19.50 back to her tenants. She's just kicking her when she's down.
Paul's meeting Kate near the property to collect the cash.
Kate.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Dreadful.
Dreadful.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to give the deposit back to her today. Do you want to count that for me? So what, it's $19.50, is it?
$19.50.
Yeah, it's horrendous. You know, I'm going to knock on the door and give them $19.50. They're going to feel like they've won the lottery.
Yeah, I know.
It's a bizarre situation. By law, all deposits must be held in trust. Because Kate's tenant's deposit wasn't, she needs to pay it back before the court will consider evicting them.
That's $1,000.
Yeah.
$19.50.
Thanks, Kate. Yeah. Like I said to you, I really, really feel for you. We are where we are.
Yeah.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, let's get this done, okay? I'll put the money in here.
The worry for Paul is that if the tenants don't accept the cash, then he won't be able to serve the new notice.
I'm going to give it to her in a hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her on camera that she's accepted it. It's $19.50, and hopefully she's going to accept it or he's going to accept it. I'll go and get it done, and I'll come back and let you know what happens.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you. I feel like I want to throw up, you know. That's how I feel, kicking myself for all the mistakes I made along the way, not knowing certain loopholes in the law. It's just, you know, it's draining, you know.
Paul is wearing a camera, so the tenant can't claim that she never received the money.
Hello, Magdalena. I've got the money for you from Kate. I'm not opening the door. Magdalena, I've got the deposit back, 1950. I've got the cash to give back to you. Hi. You okay?
Yeah.
Hi, mate. Yeah. This is the deposit.
Yes.
Right, which is from Kate.
Yeah.
This is 1950. I'm handing the deposit back to you, and I've recorded it's been given back to you.
Okay.
So you accept that you've received the deposit, yes?
Yes.
The tenant has accepted the cash, so Paul will be able to issue the new notice tomorrow.
I just feel gutted for Kate. It's just like, okay, all done.
What happened?
Well, she wouldn't answer the door to begin with. I said, Magdalena, I've got 1950 cash for you. I've got to give you the deposit back. And she opened the door, and then, of course, butter wouldn't melt and all that. So that's done.
I'm not happy that we've lost that money, but I'm happy that it's gone.
I think she was quite happy in the end, obviously.
Thank you, Paul.
You're welcome.
I so
Take
appreciate what you've done.
I'm going to serve the notice tomorrow.
OK.
So I'll let you know.
OK, thank
Take care.
you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Kate. Cheers.
Bye. Mixed emotions. You know, I'm putting so many wrongs right on this. I will carry on, and hopefully we get a win. Yeah.
Kate's tenants are not going anywhere soon. Although it could take another 6 months to get them out, still with no rent coming in, finally there's light at the end of the tunnel. She can now look forward to a future with her family.
I know. Probably 2 or 3 days after they move out, I'll come back to myself. You know, I'm quite busy anyway, and I'll be, you know, chocolate muffins all round, you know. and I'll be fine. I can concentrate on my family, you know, just to sit down with my 2 sons and have a giggle. I know us will still make a joke of it, you know, at the end of it all. How could it happen? It's not funny now, but we will put it behind us. We will not let people like that beat us. We're stronger than that.
The tenants claim that while they were away for medical treatment, Kate changed the locks to the flat and stole £40,000 of their belongings. After complaining to the council, they were given access to the flat but not their belongings. They claim they were only 1 month late with rent. They say the neighbours haven't complained about them and they don't listen to loud music or shout. They also claim that Kate took their post, shouted at them in front of the children and got their housing benefit stopped. They claim to have paid Kate £6,000 over the tenancy and furnished the house themselves.